What's up YouTube, Adam here, welcome back to another video. So today I'm just going to show you basically some more Road to Glory and just ways of making coins. So we pick up here, we look at the Del Piero challenge. I know it's now expired, but at the time of recording obviously it wasn't. And these players were going for dirt cheap, so I'm just showing you here what I bought them for. A few of them were first owner because of the packs that we got from Foot Champions. But as you can see, I barely spent anything on this team, and waiting till the end before it expires is a good idea sometimes with these squad building challenges. So we chucked that one in. We only spent a few thousand, so we're definitely going to be hitting profit with that pack. So let's go and open the pack, and you'll see what we get. So yeah, it's this. Squad builder challenges are making us money, and we're getting there slowly. So we get a Calcio a premium players pack, and we get quite lucky. So we hit a big flare here, and we pick up Miranda 86 rated, which was rather nice. He sells for a few thousand, so we made quite a bit of profit on that one alone. So yeah, squad building challenges still profitable for us. But I mean, I could have probably done that one a little bit cheaper. We get Allison back there and some more players that sell, which is always nice. As you can see here, Miranda goes for about 16.5, 17k, which is good. So we're piling on the coin balance, and we're just making easy profit, which is always nice. Just want a little bit of housekeeping. Sorry for the lack of videos, guys. I have been ill over the last sort of 4 or 5 days. Don't know quite what's wrong with me, but you can see like all my face is spotty and a bit pale, and yeah, I'm just not 100%. So what I did do while I was ill is record quite a lot of gameplay. So we got a lot of Road to Glory this week with a lot of gameplay and a lot more squad building challenges. So yeah, going forwards, we're going to be kind of getting a lot of games in and earning a lot of coins. So apologies for that, but hopefully we'll be back on track and uploading sort of 4 times a week. And like I said, you have Road to Glory today, tomorrow, Friday, and maybe one at the weekend. But yeah, so apologies for that. But yeah, squad building challenges. So they're just proving worth it. And, even when you come to sell players, you can see sometimes that they're just worth ridiculous amounts, and it's because of these squad building challenges. But if you just hold off and wait towards the end, once everyone's done it, the player prices drop dramatically. And you can see here, I'm not sort of spending any more than sort of 500 coins at most for these players. And sometimes you can fit in silvers, sometimes you can fit in bronzes, sometimes you can fit people off that don't even fit in that position that you can get in cheap. So just look out for that. We didn't complete all of the Del Piero challenges because, like I said, some players are just not worth it. One was Calcio B was for a silver players pack, and the Sydney FC players were going for sort of 7, 8k, and we're just not going to waste that amount of coins for a lone Del Piero. It's just not worth it. But we do these 2 packs, which was pretty nice. And a pack luck's been pretty reasonable as we pick up Firmino here. Not a bad pull. He doesn't go for crazy amounts of money, but our pack luck hasn't been terrible. It hasn't been great. We still haven't packed an inform. We still haven't packed a walkout. We still haven't packed we didn't get to pack a one to watch or anything really decent. But what we are picking up is players that sell for a few thousand coins. So we're making profit, and we're kind of moving on up. So as you can see, guys, a coin total here. I haven't sold everything from Foot Champions yet. Because I wanted to use what we had in the club for the squad building challenges. But I will, in the next episode, I believe, sell everything that we've got, and you'll see our coin total increase dramatically. So you can see there, quite a few of our players have sold, which was nice. So we've gone up to sort of a coin total of 177,000. And you'll see sort of the players we sold. So I think we sold quite a few here, actually. Yeah, we did. So my apologies. But you can see a few players selling here and there, so sort of not much really. And I'm debating whether to keep the players that sell for like discard, just in case they become relevant and expensive at some point. You see that French centre-back there selling for 2.4 thousand. So it's I just don't know what to do. We could do with the coins now because we really need to improve the team. So I don't know what I'm going to do going forward. Maybe when it does get to a point where people are... I mean, you can see there we sold our Ben Arthur as well because he wasn't really doing much for us, and we were talking about that in the last video. So we actually made profit on Ben Arthur, I think, or broke even. It wasn't... It was very close, put it that way. So yeah, that's kind of the way it's worked, really, and that's kind of what I'm going to do going forward. Is maybe when people literally don't sell at all, is just keep hold of them and use them for a future squad building challenge, because some of the players just become ridiculously expensive. So yeah, definitely something we're going to look at going forwards. And I've just shown you obviously here what we sold, so we get rid of that. And we get into some gameplay for you because we like some gameplay, and we're going to slowly make our way down seasons and just continue that form that we've had, really. We've only lost... we lost any games in seasons yet? No, I don't think we have. No, so we haven't lost any games in seasons yet, so we continue push on and get through and get down those divisions to a point where we can qualify for FUT Champions just by... holding in Division 2 or being promoted to Division 1, or holding or winning Division 1. So if we can do that, that would be awesome. And that's what we're going to look at doing. And that's going to be that. So you can see here, guys, these are the teams we're rocking with. Nothing's changed really apart from Ben Arthur's gone out and Matuidi loans come in. And we get into our first game, and I saw the bronzes, the silvers in there, and thought, well, we could be in with a bit of luck here. So quite a nice, well-built team. Like I said, silver's the only thing that are kind of lacking, but it doesn't go well for us this game. And I was the complete dominant player, and it was so frustrating that I lost this game. And you look at the stats at the end, yeah, he scored 2 goals. One was from a corner. And that one was quite nice, to be fair. He brought Royce on. But yeah, I was just completely dominant, and I was so frustrated. Look at the stats there. I was all over him. I couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. He had 3 shots on goal, 3 on target, and 2 went in. But yeah, just wasn't going my way. And there was, the shots, I wish I could show you. I wish I would have kept the clips in for you, but I don't want the video to be super long. But yeah, basically I was shooting from sort of 4 yards and putting it wide with finesse shooting and stuff like that. It was just a really strange game, and it's the only game this FIFA where I felt that something's not right. But there you go. But we move on up, guys, and we get a nice goal here to start the next game with. And luckily for us, we go on a pretty decent run. So just want to talk about this team, or both our teams really, because we're switching between the two. And to be honest, they're at a stage where they're going to get us down a division to about Division 3 until we're going to have to start swapping some people out. So yeah, I don't really know what to do with the player prices dropping dramatically. Like Batshuayi, I think he was about 40k when I last looked, and he's now going for about 3.5k. So, players like that, their prices just dropping dramatically, and all the while we're not playing, a full load of FUT Champions over the weekend. I don't feel like it's necessary to upgrade just yet. So we're going to keep hold of those coins and let those player prices come down. And then we're going to look at obviously improving the teams. Braithwaite with a lovely goal there. So yeah, that's what we're kind of looking at doing, is just building those coins up. And if I see a point where I've got a good use out of a player like Ben Arthur, and we can either sell him where we break even or make a little bit of profit, then that's what I'm going to do, because where possible, I don't want to lose coins on players. So that's kind of where we are with that, guys. And we pick up a nice win there, a nice 5-1 win, which was nice. And we're slowly creeping down those divisions. Unfortunate to lose our first game in divisions, but hey-ho, that's the way it goes. And then little bit on tilt after the first game, we come up against this guy, and I just thought he's 100% relegating himself with a team like that out. And lucky for me, he was. So you'll see in a second, He kicks the ball back. He does the right thing. So I say to you guys, please do this if you can. Is basically, if you're relegating yourself, score an own goal, let the other guy take the win, or else you're just wasting people's time. Takes him a little while, but he does get there eventually. So I knew straight away he was relegating himself. So I pressed start quickly for him so he could actually get out the game quicker. And off he went. So yeah, that was nice. A little bit of luck after our first game with all that bad luck. But yeah, so that's that. We get another win on the board, another 3 points in the bag. And yeah, these teams are working out nice for us. And I can't really praise them enough, but I did spend a lot of time building them. And I think that's why it's beneficial to do so, guys. So if you're building your squads, have a play around, look at what's key to you in those certain areas and find a couple of marquee players and build teams around them. It doesn't always work, and sometimes you've got to start again, and it can take, even a couple of hours. I think it took me to build these two teams that I'm using. But, they're highly worth it. They win me a lot of games, and yeah, they're just doing really well. And Diao is one of those players that now we're not in FUT Champions. He's come on like leaps and bounds, and he's got good attacking work rates. He's got high-low. He's got 4-star skills. He's got enough strength, and with Deadeye boosting those shooting and passing stats that are his weakest point, yeah, he's doing well for us. He's scoring a lot of goals and getting a lot of assists. So long may that continue. He gets a penalty there, and we've got to sort our penalties out. Really, lovely goal from Immobile there. But yeah, so penalties is a massive issue for me this year, and you'll see in probably a lot of games I don't even know what to put them in because I missed, but obviously in FUT Champions we lost 3 or 4 games just in extra time in penalties, and the reason being penalties I think are really difficult this year, and if we could just improve our penalty saving and taking, I think we could win a lot more games, especially in FUT Champions. So it's definitely something I've been looking at doing. And going to continue doing and practicing and just getting better. I don't know whether EA are going to patch it or they're going to leave it the way they are, but they're just really tough this year. And although I think I've got the power nailed, it's the aim that I haven't got quite nailed yet. So that's my next protocol. And just to let you know as well, guys, what I'm trying to do in the background is obviously to bring Alex Hunter to the club. So I've been working and playing the Journey. Obviously, I've had kind of a week off this week and been recovering from being ill, so I've just been playing a lot of the Journey because I'm quite a bit ahead with the Road to Glory. So yeah, we're working in bringing him in and just adding, and he'll be someone we could bring in off the bench and use quite a bit in certain competitions, whether it be FUT Champions and or qualifying, so the tournaments, the daily tournaments. We're going to look at getting him. Also, I've tried a little bit of bronze pack method recently, and it's been a bit hit and miss. Sometimes I've hit profits, sometimes I haven't. But what I have noticed is a lot of the bronze cards are selling now. As you can see, we're just picking up Tolisso here to replace Matuidi because his loan contracts have run out. Excuse me. So yeah, basically we're looking at. Sorry, where was I? So yeah, we're looking at bringing Hunter to the club. Sorry, had a complete memory block there. So yeah, what we're going to do, bring Hunter to the club, and yeah, just use it for the tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, we're moving on up, guys. We didn't really come up against too much opposition in season 6, but just stuff wasn't going my way, and it was really frustrating. People auto lunging, not being in the right place, and the passes going astray and the shooting. And it might have just been me having a bad day at FIFA, if I'm honest. But I'm always determined and think I can always get back into games even when I'm down. And it does spur me on to play a little better, as you can see from this game here. 2-1 down, and we pull it back to 3-2. And that's Dio with another goal. So happy days, we pick up another victory. Still got some coin boosts, I think, going, but they must be the 200 coin ones. We do have another tier to hit of coin unlocks, which is the 15 times 1,000, which is like when you hit level 50. in the catalogue, which we haven't done yet. So they'll be along sometime soon, I hope. The more sort of games and tournaments and leagues and titles we win, the quicker we'll do that. And Fakir, I'm still doing work, and I've kind of built a team which I'm hoping to get next. So I can't afford it now, but I'm just waiting for those player prices to come down. And while we're winning games easily, it seems pointless to upgrade our team. But I think I'll show you that in a future video of where we're going to looking at going. And the team is actually built around Fakir, because to have someone that good, that cheap, he's got. I think he'd be one that will stay with us all season long. And he'd be probably one of the first to hit that 100 goal mark. He's just fantastic. His game to goal to game ratio is just brilliant. So yeah, long may that continue. And picking up another victory there, and we're coming up against a bit of a strange team. I guess he had an injury or something, and he's put Martial on there, left mid, nothing to lose. Strange name for his team, but pretty solid team. But we get quite lucky, get a header there, and these near post headers seem to be working again for me. You get someone who's decent sat on a near post, just pop it into them with quite a lot of pace, and jobs are good. And so Mobile, they're getting the job done, which is good. I think he picks up a hat trick here. Lovely bit of play, and slots that one home, makes it 3-0. So yeah, we're doing quite well, guys. We're pushing on up, and like I said, this team has just come on leaps and bounds in divisions compared to FUT Champions, mainly because the teams we're coming up against aren't as good, and same as the player calibre. So we pick up 5-0 victory. This guy wasn't very good, so we don't just make it 5, we do make it 6, and Berardi smashes that one home and gets on the score sheet too. So yeah, again, team's doing really well. You've got Dele Alli there, it's a loan player, his contracts are going to run out soon. So yeah, we'll definitely look at getting him. And the guy actually messaged me and said sick team. But just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, we're 6 wins and 2 losses, which isn't too bad. And we pick up the championship, guys, which was really nice. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Like I said, I'll try and record as many as I can, and hopefully get one out every day this week. But we'll just have to see how I'm doing, because I'm not feeling very well, and even talking now, my mouth's really dry and I'm not quite with it, so I'm probably repeating myself quite a bit. But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new around here, please like and subscribe. But I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Peace.